Hello everyone, my name is Nikoma Ulanjani. I'm a student at ITP Markanday Bali in English Language Education. Today I will review the article. The title is Student Attitudes Toward Blended Learning Through Google Classroom in General English Course by Irfan Fajrul Falah from STKIP Muhammadiyah Kuningan, Jawa Barat, Indonesia, and Chairuddin from Universitas Samudra Aceh, Indonesia. Number 1, introduction. Learning is a complex process that should never be confined to a classroom and school system. Fadlia Rahmiati, Astra and Mahathir, 2021. State school systems seek to improve their outcomes and practice worldwide. On the other hand, e-learning extends beyond the classroom and includes information and communication via the internet, which learners can access directly from their laptop or even smartphone. In this pandemic COVID-19, especially in Indonesia, the trend of e-learning is increasing significantly. Science technology advancement is not balanced yet in every region in Indonesia. The use of full e-learning will be a burden, especially for the students. Therefore, teachers should adopt and make it appropriate to be used in teaching and learning. Blended learning is one method of implementing e-learning. Blended learning is a blend of face-to-face and online learning activities that make the best use of resources to address critical institutional concerns. Blended learning combines online and offline learning. Purnawarman, Susilawati, and Sundayana, 2016. Blended learning, as defined by Graham, 2004, is a method of learning that combines the advantages of traditional classroom instruction with those of more modern online instruction. Blended learning is seen as a technique for developing acceptable educational environments for students, allowing them to easily attain their goals and boost their learning through appropriate technology. As a consequence of this, blended learning is regarded as a strategy. Blended learning in a EVL setting is a pedagogical strategy that accommodates student effectiveness and opportunities for enhancing technology in the learning process through videos, blog, chat rooms, and discussion forums. E-learning can provide access to target language culture. Test tools provide EVL learners with more access to the language of native speakers. Online exposure can facilitate the employment of strategies in training a language skills. Online activities also assist self-directed learning concerning course material. The changing of learning environment has also led to changing of learning paradigm. In this term, the student-centered approach is more suitable for enhancing technology into a learning activity. Google Classroom is a relatively new initiative that Google has launched for educational institutions in order to create a platform for blended learning that can generate, distribute, and grade assessment without the need of paper. Jensen, 2017. As a result, it is a simple approach for professor to engage students online for question discussion with teacher and classmates and assignment submission. According to Ilfakar 2016, Google Classroom allows teachers to spend more time with their students and less time on paperwork. And it is now much better. Google's most recent announcement expand functionality of Google Classroom. The ability to add more than one teacher, as well as plan session and prepare new feature. Rabi and Za. Next, there a methodology. The method that employed in this study was survey method. The samples of this study were the 5th semester of primary school education students in STKIP Muhammadiyah Kuningan, consisting of 92 students from 3 classes. The data were collected through questionnaire and interview to validate and elicit the feedback. The questionnaire was developed to identify student view on blended learning environment, which is Google Classroom. The questionnaire consisted of 12 items to identify student attitude toward blended learning process. The scoring for the questionnaire was established according the 5 Likert scale. Strongly agree 5 points, agree 4 points, undecided 3 points, disagree 2 points, and strongly disagree 1 point. The quantitative data from questionnaire were analyzed by descriptive statistics while triangulation was used to analyze the qualitative data obtained. It is based on Creswell 1998 and Silverman 2005, who acknowledged triangulation is a crucial effort in analyzing the qualitative data. Findings and discussion. General English course in STKIP Muhammadiyah is a compulsory subject that enrolled by every student from every study program. It is consisted of 14 meetings where it is conducted in the language center. The proportion of blended use in this subject during the semester consisted of 70% face-to-face instruction and only 30% was conducted in online learning since the authority is still finding the right proportion. It offered the student the 4 language skills: listening, reading, speaking, and writing. At the half of course, the writers spread a questionnaire to investigate student response through its blended learning implementation. The questionnaire has 3 aspects: students' attitude toward the process, student attitude toward the content, and the last, students' attitude toward the issue of Google Classroom. However, in this current study, only the attitudes toward process that will be displayed since the instrument for content and easiness are still to be validated. Next, there a table. Number 1, I support the use of blended learning in the general English course. 3.85 mean, 1.23 SD, 77.0% attitude positive. Number 2, blended learning in general English made me like English and become more interested in it. 3.85 mean, 0.92 SD, 77.0 attitude positive. Number 3, blended learning in general English improved my skills: writing, reading, listening, and speaking. 4.07 mean, 0.87 SD, 81.4% attitude positive. Number 4, when I use blended learning, I found the subject of general English to be easier. 3.84 mean, 0.99 SD, 76.7% attitude positive. 5. Google Classroom inspired me to learn more. 3.88 min, 1.03 SD, 77.5% attitude positive. Number 6, blended learning in general English subject give me the chance to interact with the teacher. 4.18 min, 0.86 SD, 83.6% attitude positive. Number 7, I enjoyed discussing blended learning with others. 3.40 min, 1.19 SD, 67.9% attitude positive. Number 8, I don't want to go through this blended learning experience again. 1.26 min, 1.24 SD, 25.2% attitude negative. Number 9, blended learning assisted me in learning more effectively. 3.75 min, 1.10 SD, 75.1% attitude positive. Number 10, blended learning in the topic of general English was more enjoyable, relaxing than traditional techniques. 3.51 min, 1.30 SD, 70.1% attitude positive. Number 11, blended learning was a complete waste of time. 1.15 min, 1.25 SD, 23% attitude negative. Blended learning in general English subject give me the chance to interact with other students. 3.90 min, 1.12 SD, 78.1% attitude positive. Total 3.82 min, 0.80 SD, 76.3% attitude positive. Although final examination score have been the key criterion for determining the legitimacy of student evaluation, this number provides only a limited view of student learning outcomes. In fact, according to one study, student perception of learning a course were significantly more connected with student ratings of instruction than change between pre- and post-test scores. Murray 1989. In addition, Becker 210 discovered that student perception of learning were substantially associated with their overall judgments of the efficacy of the teacher. As we can from the table, the highest percentage is on item number 6, 83.6%, where blended learning allows students to interact with the teacher. Interaction between student and teacher is very important, especially for student feedback. The exchange can be one-to-one or one-to-many or private between the instructor, one students, or more public with the entire class. The second higher percentage is the belief that blended learning can improve students' skill or understanding. 81.4%. Istianah 2017 explained that blended learning gives the student opportunities to be autonomous learner, so their skill will be easier to develop. The exposure provided in the LMS can assist students recall their grasp of the materials and practice their abilities. As a result, it establishes a new culture of second language learning. Students are aware of their responsibilities to access online materials and assignments. It reflects their self-regulated learning and autonomy. The following item that has high percentage is on student-to-student interaction. 78.1%. The student-to-student exchange is critical to a quality online class. Krasnova and Popova, 2016. It is believed that this kind of interaction will benefit both sides on improving their understanding of the material delivered by the teacher during the blended learning process. In online class, instructors frequently give students with the opportunities for learner-to-learner engagement through groups, projects, and threaded discussion boards. According to the table above, most students indicated a good attitude toward the blended learning process, with the average being about 76.3%. Statistically, the mean average of all items is 3.84, which is quite high. While the attitude of students toward the process of blended learning implementation is in positive category or 76.3%. The result of the interview adds several information related to the implementation of blended learning, where there are some difficulties and experienced by the majority students during the process of blended learning implementation, especially in uploading a video into Classroom, where the quality her video is high definition. The unstable internet connection, whether from campus or self-access, is probably the issue. Next, there a conclusion. Based on the findings, it can be concluded that the implementation of blended learning through Google Classroom in general English course was run well. It can be seen from the perspective that shown by the students was positive, were 76.3% of them were satisfied on blended learning implementation. It was also believed that by using blended learning, students were permitted to repeat listen without judgment or pressure. However, regarding the study findings, several considerations are recommended. First, a stable blended learning with good facilities such as internet connection is needed. Second, teachers should be more creative since most students are new to use the technology. And the last but not least, teachers should find a better formula to create a good proportion between online and offline learning.